Burton was an academic and a scholar in the University of Oxford in the 17th century. So he was born in 1577, he came to Oxford in 1593 and then became a fellow, a student of Christ Church in 1599. The first section of the Anatomy of Melancholy is devoted to the causes and symptoms of melancholy, but the second is devoted to cures. And in the cures section, he runs through all kinds of advice about how you can live better and how you can avoid melancholy.
I first became aware of Robert Burton and the Anatomy of Melancholy actually when I was a medical student, and it had an enormous influence on me at that time. And it's continued to dip in and out of my professional career ever since.
Although the details have changed in the treatments we offer patients, I think a lot of it has stayed remarkably consistent across time. This illness of melancholy, or what we might now call depression, is remarkably consistent.
It deserves to be considered as a book that speaks about the human condition and the experiences and challenges of being a human being across time, culture, tradition, and geography.
We're all going to have times in our lives where we're at least sad and melancholy, if not clinically depressed. We're going to have times in our lives when we grieve, we're going to have times in our lives where we're anxious. And he writes about these things in ways that we can relate to. If we can sort of accommodate to the 17th century language, which is very beautiful in itself and interesting, then I think we can find great value in his book. So yes, everyone should go out and buy it.
The Anatomy of Melancholy is one of those, I suppose, famous texts within the psychiatric literature, and one that has stood the test of time in a way that many things haven't. And I think that's what's so absolutely remarkable about it, is that here we are 400 years later, and many, if not all, of the things that he's talking about still have some relevance.